So the PR just stated that the board of directors decided to delay the tide due to contractual and regulatory conditions. As we can see it here exactly on their website. On our last live streaming that we did here on May 27th, we do it every Friday here on our channel. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the notification and like button so you never miss any of my future live streaming. We talked about the rejection before the market closed around the $2.58. We said BBIG will hit this level, then get rejected, and the price closed below it because we tested perfect the resistance that we talked about in our live streaming last Friday around the $2.58. So right now, what we should anticipate, where the price will go on Monday. Are we going to see the squeeze? Are we going to see a big whale movement by Monday? Let's get right to it and dive right in. This letter was submitted to the SEC on application to register its common stock on the exchange for Cryptide, which is also proof that the spinoff was already approved. It's just for the distribution that was delayed. Okay, so this is really important. You must be wondering right now about BBIG is showing as not tradable on Webull. And the reason of that is there was a spinoff for BBIG, everybody knows, and it was delayed as we said before. So now Webull are conforming with their clearing house so that it could be enable BBIG trading again. So expect that will be effective in a few business days. We already sent an email for Webull to confirm that. If we go back to the technical, as we said, the price is hitting our resistance around the $2.58 as we said it here in our live streaming on Friday. We talked about it when we actually covered all the market, and we said around the $2.58 will be rejected, and that's what happened. The last 2 hours we got rejected as we expected around the $2.58. So what's that mean? Because here we have a gap to be filled, and again below our exponential average in a smaller picture. That's why the price got rejected here. However, by Monday we want to expect the price to hold again above this ascending line and confirming the break pre-market above the $2.58. This will be ignition. Okay, before we said the $3 right now should be around the $2.58. If we clear it by Monday, this will be a good starting point for BBIG to go near the territory. First around the $3 re-signaling, as we said, for a squeeze. The second one, of course, is still the $3.81, because if we go in this buy, we have a nice jump last Friday, close above this resistance. Right now is the support, which is the 404. So right now is acting as a support. If we want to confirm the market recovery, even for BBIG, will have a nice recovery with the stocks, like with the SPY, we need to hold above the 400 for the SPY. A lot of you new trader, you tell me like, okay, Jesus, why are you talking about the SPY? We care about BBIG. The simple explanation is, take for example for Bitcoin, okay? So Bitcoin is kind of major mover for all altcoins. So if Bitcoin went below the 30,000, because this is kind of the support, and went to 20,000, most of investors will be scared to hold that, because this is the benchmark for all the prices for all altcoin. There's an exception, of course, for new IBOs, for a new project, for other altcoin that will jump opposite of the trend of the market. However, we talk about 99% or 90% of altcoin will move with Bitcoin. So for the SPY is kind of the major mover for stocks. That's why we talk about the SPY, and that's why we have to careful if we don't hold the 400, because this is will give us a chain reaction of a downtrending market until the 358 for the SPY. However, this is a really nice clear for the SPY to hold about 400. 427 will be confirming for bullish continuation. So if we go to other undervalued stock, one of them is Apple. Apple, as we said, 136 was a nice buy opportunity for our hunters when we talked about the 136, as we expected that we're gonna have a resistance around this ascending line around the 150. That's why we didn't overcome it last Friday. So next Monday, this will be a turning point for Apple to go higher. If you want to load up on Apple as well as we did before the 136, there is another opportunity. If you want to load up, if we clear this level of resistance around the 150, Momo offering one free share of Apple. You have 14 hours left to get your free Apple share, and as well you could actually win other 5 free stock. And if you live in the US, this is even better. You get 0 commission for trading US stocks. The link in comment section below, exclusive link for our hunters, or just follow notification that will pop up here and they will get you directly to sign up on Momo. So let me just go back again and check the other stock that will have a major movement for Monday, which is one of them is AMC. We talked about in live streaming, and we said we couldn't overcome the 470 by last Friday because this will be the resistance. That's why we held before it. You see, this is a resistance. We have to test it for the next week. If we overcome it, this will have a big bullish trend for AMC continuation, confirming this is the bottom around the $9, and the next price test will be around the 20. For GameStop as well, we have a nice test and closing above. You see this accumulation around the 130. It is a strong resistance after this bullish trend continuation for Bbig, hitting with a massive resistance as we expected. If we hold for the next week, price continuation and test this area around the 160 and 154. Just be careful from this next resistance after the squeeze area, the 198. This will be again turning point for GameStop. Let's go to CI just pretty quick. CI is still holding this ascending line, really important level. Turning point for CI should be the $1, of course, but the first signal for strength is overcoming the 0.87. Okay, and we need to hold above this ascending line. If the pre-market are over the $2.58 for Bbig, what we should expect if the market is over the $2.58? This would be a great question if you ask me. We need to hold above it, even if the market open. We have to test, then continue to go up. This will be a pre-signaling for strength for Bbig and ready to go to $3, then the $3.80. So hopefully that was clear. If you have any question, let me know in comment section below. Hit the notification and like button and share this video with your friends and family in order to help as much as possible for new trader, because new trader, they don't know how to trade or get in panic selling mode when the price of the stock going down, and this is affect the price reaction for a lot of stocks. Even if the stock have a potential to squeeze and go higher, the new trader kind of affect the price action of the market or the stock, and they panic selling. So we have to be educated enough to know when we sell and when we have a nice support to buy at, to spread the knowledge as wide as possible and overcome the short seller and the big whale. When we have this knowledge together, we can actually overcome the big manipulation that happen in the market by knowledge and know where you buy and know when the squeeze will happen, and this will affect the price to go higher and the short seller have to cover. So without further ado, hopefully that was informative, and see you in the next update.